Using neuroscience to manage your time. In the face of pressure, our instinct to study abroad as much as we can for as long as we can. So why do we still feel as if we have not accomplished enough at the end of the day? Neuroscientist and professor at Manhattan Neuroscience Leader Institute, John Davis suggests that rather than focusing on what is urgent, people should divide what matters most and pinpoint the best time to do it. It's really about being highly effective as far as it's reasonable for a human being, Davis says. He believes that rather than making a to-do list and working toward each item, people should design to the main aim for the day of the work hour when they are most likely to achieve peak productivity. Then this time can be devoted to the task with the highest priority, such as writing or an essay or revising. It is obviously impossible to work intensively all the time, so simple tasks not requiring for much attention, emails or paperwork, can be done in any downtime. However, there are times when we extend to which small tasks can touch our brain in underestimate. Sending an email, for example, may appear simple on the surface but can involve a decision which, although trivial, can cause mental exhaustion. In this case, it is better to recorder the day and deal with less pressing concern only after the work targets have been achieved. The time of day when people are most alert vary from person to person, but as a general rule of the first 2 hours after working out and are conducted to self-study. Research measuring attention, verbal reasoning, and reaction time has also shown that when the body temperature falls below 37 degrees C, the brain is not at its full potential, so the worst time to do anything involving thinking in between midnight and 6 a.m. This is almost as bad as the afternoon slump between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., which is more to do with feeling cold than a heavy lunch. Rather than being afraid of getting distracted, just be careful how you do it. This day, when people decide to take a break, they tend to go on social media, say Davis, and then they spend too much time there. Instead, they should go back to daydreaming, where it's impossible to stop thinking about work without really focusing on anything else. This is also for creative thinking in the interaction between different parts of the brain, which cannot occur when the mind is required focus on something specific. Neuroscience has revealed much about the mind-body's connection and how exercise can be used as a tool. It's a different way to think exercise, said Davis. Usually we think about how in the long term it will make us healthy and look better with its focus on the short term. A short session is about 20 minutes or so, or moderate exercise will be sufficient. It does not need to be a lengthy gym visit. Just running up and down stairs or jogging on the spot can be a effective method of lessening tension and boosting positively emotions. Food that keeps blood sugar levels stable will also help people to work most effectively, said Davis. If people stack during the day, they should choose the food that contain fat, such as nuts and cheese, rather than carbohydrates, to avoid blood sugar spike. Starting the day with high-protein foods such as eggs and toast will have a high impact on the neurotransmission in the brain. The amino acid typesis, which is found in protein which simulate the transmitters responsible for alertness, and the calming protein, tryptophan, will relax the brain. On meal breaks, people should eat only to 80% capacity. People's best work will be done when they're slightly hungry but not starving. Keep hydrated and improve your mood by sipping water. Just remember not to avoid caffeine. It may improve your alertness but also minimize the connection. Ensure you have a well-lit study space and your desk space in clear. Clarity in instruction and not in good One is remind you incomplete work. A clear desk also gives you room for increase your movement, whether sitting with your arm behind your head and your feet up. You could alternate between standing and sitting. Finally, try to get 8 hours sleep a day. While we sleep, our brain process and retain information, consolidating facts and reinforcing how to perform tasks. It's also readjustment, both physically and mentally.